hope it's bright in here. Oh, hey y'all. Hey, welcome back to the Mom Nurse Fashionista. Happy Sunday. Okay, I hope it's bright enough. I don't know. It looks kind of dim. Okay. I don't know. Welcome back to the Mom Nurse Fashionista. Hey y'all. Hey. How are y'all? So yeah, it's been a minute. I think it's been about 4 or 5 weeks since I last been on here and talked with y'all. Okay. And I know I've been on here coming in and coming out, coming in and coming out. But it's been a lot of things going on. And so I wanted to come on here and give y'all these jobs that I've been finding for non-clinical remote nursing jobs, y'all. And these some of the jobs I found actually pay up to 100K, y'all, annually. No lie. And some of these jobs is for RNs and LPNs. No lie. Oh my God. So y'all know this is a live stream. So by the time I upload this video, I will make sure that I leave the description. I will leave the link to the links. So the link is going to take you to my blog, which is going to take you to links. It's going to be multiple links and you can find the jobs. I'm also going to give y'all I'm going to give y'all a step-by-step, not 101, but a step-by-step on how to find these jobs because they're not hard. Sometimes it's hard, but I don't know. I guess God just give me that kind of talent and I just look up and I can find the jobs for y'all. So anyway, as y'all come in, make sure you leave a like so I know that y'all like these kind of videos. Make sure you share these videos out because it is getting hard out here in the nursing world, as you know. Yeah, you're burnt out. Yeah, you're tired, you're overworked. So I wanted to come on here and give y'all these jobs right quick. While I have a little quiet time. I know I haven't been on here lately. It's been so much going on like this month. Well, this is now June, but I don't think I've been on here since May. And the beginning of May, like the end of April, beginning of May, the twins got real sick. It wasn't no COVID or nothing on no flu, but it was a bad cold. Like they had fevers and everything. So of course, the next week, literally the second week of May, I got sick. And then Erica Badu had came in town and I had to miss her because I was still sick. Like I was still getting over whatever the heck I had for that whole week. And then the next week was my birthday, but I was down because like things just ain't been going the way I want them to go. So I was like, I got into a depression mode, y'all. And so I didn't want to do nothing. Like I have all these videos. I have videos like sitting in the editing mode right now. Like I'm almost done with it. I literally need to finish a few editing and I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I was getting behind on my work. I really did. I had got into like a depressed mode. And so I was like, oh girl, you got to get out this phone. So, my mama and my sister, thank y'all. They came, they came up here. They came here to the house. I wasn't answering the phone last week. And so, they had popped up to make sure everything was okay. But I think like, I know it's no thinking like when you hold stuff in and you're trying to take care of other people and you're trying to take care of other things, like you just kind of push it down and you pray, because I'm going to continue to pray. But I was just pushing it and I was just like, at the end of the day, I got to grind because I got to take care of these kids. So that's where my focus was at. And then my faith was getting a little off and I'm like, girl, you done been here before. You can't go back. I mean, I was bad, y'all. I was back to where I was in 2016. You have to watch my videos. I talk about that kind of stuff, my old videos when I first started this channel, but it was bad. And so I kind of got out this phone. So I feel better. My friend, he cut my hair and stuff like that. And so I'm going to recolor it tonight. And, little stuff like that make me feel better. I got up and got dressed and went to church today. And so, like, little stuff like that make me feel better. But I have a problem when I cannot control stuff, like, and I have gotten better over the couple of years, from 2020, and I didn't let like the issues of the world, like with COVID, affect me, but it was more so in me not being able to control, me not being able to have a job, and then working where I want to work because I have 3 little kids and their dad. I have 4 kids, and I say little because the oldest, she about to graduate and stuff like that, but their dad don't do what they supposed to do, and so it's like I'm doing everything by myself, and so I can't work where I want to work and work how I want to work. So I was letting depression get over, it set in, and everything in me not being able to control life, and so I just got into depressed mode, and that's why I haven't been on here, because I just couldn't face like to talk to y'all, and then I can't even take care of myself, and I've been taking care of everybody else and worrying about everybody else and making sure they good, like physically with the kids and with my own health, and then I've been dealing with endometriosis endometriosis. I don't know if y'all seen some of those old videos, but then like the third and fourth week of May, I was like literally in the bed and down because the pain was horrific. And so they gonna have to take this uterus out because I ain't having no more babies, y'all. Like my tubes are tied. So anyway, that's, I don't care. Y'all know I keep it real. That may be TMI, but yeah. So like they gonna have to. I had endometriosis like 11 years ago. I had surgery for it and stuff, and it come back. So they gonna have to. Hey, they gonna have to get. They gonna have to do what they got to do because it had me in the bed, and I think my neuropathy that I have is now associated with my endometriosis because every time I hurt from endometriosis, like my legs are bad, like they burn. You know how neuropathy is. Patients talk about it. You can't. Nothing can touch my legs, my feet. I can barely walk. I'm taking gabapentin around the clock, and then gabapentin make you drowsy, and I got kids to take care of. So it was like all of that. I had no control over that, and so like May, like it didn't suck, but it just was like emotionally and mentally it was draining, and it was just too much. So I'm back with the videos. I have a HEDIS video. It's the one I'm editing, and I have this video right here, these jobs I found. I had a nurse comment on one of my videos. She was asking if I had any more RN work from home jobs, and I do. And I also have a few other videos that I'm going to be coming on, just giving y'all, you know, the tea. I also have a video about recruiters because they need to stop lying to us nurses, because lying to everybody. But I wanted to come on here real quick, you know, while it's quiet. You know, it's a little quiet, ain't nobody interrupting me and stuff. And I want to tell y'all about these jobs. So the first job, again, I'm gonna leave a link below. After I get the blog link, I put it in the description box after this video upload. But I've been coming across some really dope jobs, and a lot of these RN jobs, you don't even need, you just need a bachelor's. Some of them an associate's. And like this one right here is for a medical case manager. And child, they pay up to $82,000 a year. I'm like, what? That is what's up. And it's from home. What? Now, what y'all need to make sure y'all do is get a compact license. If you don't have one, make sure you go, you know, to your board and stuff and pay for to get a compact, apply to get a compact license, because a lot of jobs I've been seeing, they are remote, but they do require you to have a compact license. And this specific one is Monday through Friday, y'all, and the specialty is occupational medicine and physical health and physical and rehab medicine. Like, what the word? Occupational health, we all know how to do that for nursing. So that's one of the jobs. Now a few of the jobs I found, they did go away quick, because y'all know those remote jobs go away very fast. So that's another job. And then I did find a compact, which this means you have to have a compact license for LPN. It's also utilization review, and I talk a lot about the difference between utilization review, not LPN, case management. I talk a lot about all of the different types of remote nursing jobs. So I'll make sure I link that video at the bottom, or put it up so that it'll come up across the screen. But make sure you go back and look at those videos, because I go in detail about the different types of remote jobs for us nurses. A lot of them don't require nothing but you to have a freaking license, like, and then sometimes sometimes a compact license. But these jobs are freaking easy. Just make sure when I put the links down there, like, y'all go ahead and apply for them, because I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Oh, but make sure you apply for them. Thank you for the lights. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Because they go real quick, y'all. Y'all know these remote jobs go quick because people tired. Nobody don't want to work on their feet. And, you know, you burnt out, or your kids, you want to be home with your kids, or maybe you just tired and you tired of pulling and lifting on people and your feet hurting and stuff like that. You know, we be wearing ourselves out. Hey, girl, hey. We be wearing ourselves out taking care of other people. Like, what the heck? So, yeah. So, I wanted to tell y'all about that job. Now, I was going to come on here. Y'all know I always tell y'all, explain to y'all how to do stuff. So, listen. If you go on Google and you put in, I'm finna go to it right now so I can give y'all a step-by-step, because that's how I found these jobs. So let me go back to the link that I had. But I actually looked up the jobs a different way for remote jobs, because a lot of times I get a lot of good leads, but I can't get into one of my old emails, and so that particular way I get the jobs, I can't get them no way. So I've been trying to go about a different way to get the work from home jobs. But I know everybody always asking me about remote jobs, and the remote jobs are out there. They even have a pretty dope job. These are for RNs. Oh, no. Now listen, let me pause. This job says RN remote, but always click on it because it's actually available for LPN as well. But it's a organ procurement procurement coordinator. That's also a remote job. That's why I put non-clinical on in the title, because a lot of jobs, they're so different. Like, they just require you to have a nursing license, or some jobs like this one also require you maybe to have an EMT license, but they have non-clinical jobs. So as long as you have a background, like this right here is for organ coordinator. A lot of times the organ donor, like the specific organ donor companies, they want you to have some type of medical background, but this does require you to travel, and they also will specify this. But check it, like this job would pay up to like 77,000 a year, and this is for LPN and RN. Now listen, so the jobs are out there, y'all. Excuse me. And it actually started out at 60K. So I think that's pretty dang on good, like, especially if an EMT can go into that job at 60K a year. Like, that's dope. That's real good. So yeah, so that's another job. I'll make sure I put that up. But these are the jobs I've been coming across, and I'm like, dang, I gotta get on here. And I had been finding these jobs, y'all, the beginning of May, and so I was so mad. I'm like, dang, I got these jobs, and I haven't even been on my LPNs only page like that. Like, I was on there last week, and I'm normally on there daily, but I just was, y'all, I was in that depressed funk, and I'm like, oh Lord, please let me get through. And he helped get through. And y'all, I had to do a lot of praying and crying. I did. My eyes was all puffy and stuff, but hey, life happens. And so, you just got to get through your funk. And once you get through your funk, you pick yourself up, and you just get back on the bandwagon. But I wanted to tell y'all about that job. But what I did was, so let me go to the website. So what I did, I just went through Bing, Bing, the website. You know how you can use Google? I went through Bing, and I literally just typed in, y'all. I just went to nursing remote jobs. A lot of times I always talk about LPN, because I'm an LPN, and I like to encourage us LPNs, because I don't want them thinking like we got to work at a nursing home or home health or pediatrics. Because if I have one more peds place call me about working, and I did peds for 3 years, so I love peds, but that's just not where I want to be at the time, because I have my own little kids. So it's like, I don't want to work with little kids and go home to little kids. That's just me, that's just me. So it's other jobs out there other than just working at the nursing home or with pediatrics as an LPN, especially if you get at least 2 years under your belt. I do see a lot of jobs that require you. I have a lot of new nurses that want to work remote, because they want to do like behind the scenes, and that's good, but they require you to have at least a year or two experience, so you can gain that experience as a nurse, so you can get an understanding of how things work, and and go. So anyway, so if you go to Bing, I came up on a website, and watch these websites, because a lot of them, they just be like ads and stuff, so you don't want to go. I'm trying to find that good website. Oh my God, it was so many good jobs. I'm gonna have to leave the link below, because I can't find it right now. I hope I didn't accidentally delete it, but it's a job website, and it took me to a whole bunch of other jobs, and I wanted to tell y'all about that, because when I'm looking, y'all know I provide a service where I help find a job for you, but I don't use that website to find jobs for my clients. I have other ways I get my jobs, but I'll leave the link below, and it breaks down everything. Like, it gives you all the different places you can work. It gives you every type, every location. If you want to work under there, you can go under different searches. You can be very specific on what you're looking for, but they give you a breakdown. And I know people have been asking about telehealth, and basically with telehealth, they don't require you to have telehealth experience. They just require you to be on work as a nurse for at least 1 year or 2 years. So when I was in telehealth, it was to specialize in cardiac patients and pulmonary patients. So patients with I'm sorry, y'all. I be having my brain faults, but patients with CHF. I had a lot of patients with CHF. So when I did my interview, she just wanted to make sure I understood how to take care of patients with CHF, and that was basically it. I already had the nursing experience, and then they want to make sure you kind of have some knowledge of working in the office, because it is different. If you don't have no clerical experience, it may be hard, because I had to run the program. It's only one nurse required, one nurse. So I had to do all the paper side of it, and then also clinical side, and so they want to make sure you have some type of background. But the jobs are easy. Also, telehealth don't hardly pay nothing, just so you know. Telehealth, a lot of jobs start off at $18 an hour. So it just it just depends. I seen some jobs like at $21 an hour for RN LPN for telehealth, but I guess they figure since you monitoring patients mostly from home and you're not doing like no hands-on work, and you just calling and you doing a lot of triaging, then they don't require you to do much, so they ain't gonna pay you, which I think is kind of crappy. Because I've been finding customer service jobs for like 20 something dollars an hour, like high 20s. So I think it's kind of crappy. But anyway, just to let y'all know. Also, you can go through like Care Centrix. That's another place you could go through that hire a lot of telehealth jobs. It's just a lot of different places, y'all, and they do pay good. You just have to make sure also that you're very specific in your job search, and that you putting in not so much the requirements of the salary, but that you're putting in remote for the location and not putting in your location. Just put in remote and then put in nurse, and then a lot of the jobs will come up. One of the websites, it's called Job. I don't even know how to pronounce this. Job Rapido. But I'll put it down below and I'll let y'all know about it. But these jobs are paying y'all. I'm like, oh my God, this is like real good. Okay. Okay. If y'all have any questions, you can leave the questions below. But that's basically all I want to come on here and tell y'all, that they do have jobs that's paying even more. I don't know if they increase because the cost of living is higher, but I think they need to, because we work too darn hard. We work too hard for our nursing license, and we don't work too hard on the floor, and that's why we had the experience to be able to work from home. So you should pay us for what we worth. So anyway, and y'all make sure, I'm gonna speak up for myself. So I don't think it's nothing wrong with, you don't have to accept whatever whatever you need. You can accept it, but I feel like I'm not going. My worth is more than that. Like, you're not just gonna tell me that you're gonna pay me just a little bit of money just because that's what you want. Like, no, like my years experience and my worth, I'm worth more than that to be trying to pay me some little bit of money. So next, go on to the next. That's how I feel. But jobs are hard to come by, and so I understand. But at the same time, remember your worth, because your worth is more important. So anywho, that's it, y'all. That's all I want to come on here and tell y'all about these jobs that are hiring. And give me a couple of minutes so I could put, YouTube have to upload the video, and then I'll put information down below. And y'all make sure y'all share this with y'all friends, y'all nursing friends. Make sure you share this with anybody that's interested in nursing, anybody that's even MAs, because I do come across a lot of medical assistant jobs that are paying good as well. So make sure y'all also share with them, okay? And remember, no matter your adversities, always stay prayed up. I'm gonna change that saying about looking good with what you go through, because like in May, I just was kind of looking crappy, but I was still pushing through. So no matter your adversities, like, push through life, man, because life can get effing hard. Okay, like, life ain't easy around this mug. So y'all push through no matter what y'all are going through. Y'all know I give a little sermon all the time because I like to encourage and uplift y'all and inspire y'all. So no matter what you're going through, always push through, because life is it's something amazing on the other side of when you stuck in a cloud, when you stuck and you don't think you can like pull through and get through. Like, God is right there. He ain't gonna never leave you. And continue to pray, because that's what God had to get me through. Like, I had to pray. Normally I say my kids to help me get through, but it wasn't necessarily, to be honest, this time my kids. It was just that I had already been in that funk. So I knew that if I could just make it through, just like keep breathing and keep making it through. And I mean, I was down, like, I wasn't eating. Y'all know I love to eat. I love my groceries. I wasn't eating. I ain't had no appetite. And so I was like, oh, girl, like, I didn't eat for a day. Like, that's a long time for me. I like to eat. And so I knew, like, okay, something ain't right. But I had to just pray, and I cried. And I didn't care how much I cried. Like, I cried a whole lot, a whole lot. And I thank God the twins was here, because only the twins was here, so it had kept me like encouraged and to push through. But they older, so they kind of can do stuff for themselves. So I was in the bed still, and it's just, I don't know, I was just stuck in a rut. And so I'm glad I'm through it, and I'm here, and I can still share these jobs and share all this encouragement with y'all. And whatever you're going on in your life, just keep going and keep asking God. All I kept saying was, God, help me. Like, give me the comfort and the peace. That's what I be needing. Like, whatever you going through, ask for peace in your life to get through it, because God not going to keep the problems from us. We're going to go through it to help another person, or just for him to show us that he is there. But ask him for peace as you're going through, and to comfort you, because it's nothing like having a sense of comfort, even if you can't get it from somebody else, just having a sense of comfort. So that is, yeah, that is my encouragement for the day. Y'all make sure y'all have a good day or night, and share the video and subscribe to my channel. Okay, bye. I love y'all so much. Have a great, awesome day or night wherever you are. Toodles, y'all.